Hi everybody, tonight I am making some Korean fried chicken, Cantonese style, or should I say my style. So yeah, let me prepare the ingredients to show you guys and let's get cooking. Okay, let's first cut our chicken thighs. So for this recipe I'm using some chicken thighs over here, as you can see. These are store-bought chicken thighs and I just defrost them. So yeah, let's cut these thighs up. So as you can see, the thighs is they look kind of small, so it depends on the size of the thighs that you are using. This is kind of small, and you know, Korean fried chicken is my first attempt, so I think I will cut it in half like this. You don't want such a big piece because you know, Korean fried chicken, they coat it with that gochujang Korean sauce that they make, so we should be cutting it into smaller pieces. So this chicken thigh over here, it looks like it has an L-shaped bone over here, so I'm just gonna cut it like this, in the center between the L-shaped bone over here. Yeah, just like that. Just cut it into two smaller pieces, just like this. Another piece. I don't know. Some chicken thighs are just a straight bone like that, but these ones that I have, it has an L bone. So just like that. We're not going to make any slits or anything like that because once you deep fry these, the chicken will already be well cooked. So yeah. So I've got about 10 to 12 chicken thighs over here. And we're gonna make some delicious Korean fried chicken for the first time. But yeah, just like that. So I'm gonna do this for the rest of the chicken thighs and then I'll show you guys the next step. Okay guys, so I've cut up all my chicken thighs over here, but now I want it to be more crispy. Because if you're just going to be frying these pieces just like that, you'll be like almost like chicken tenders or something. The meat will be too thick and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do now, just go grab a piece and then we're gonna leave the chicken skin here because we want that crispy skin crunch as well. So I'm just going to, like, you can see here, there's like a bone over here, and then there's some like meat over here. So just gotta give it a few slits with the knife, just like that, and then the meat opens up a bit. So yeah, let's grab another piece. See, a lot of meat over here. So I'm gonna give it a few slits, just like that, and then when we marinate these chicken pieces, a lot of the flavor will absorb into these chicken thigh pieces, and then yeah, and then it'll be more tastier. And also when we coat it with the flour, it will also the flour will also stick to the chicken pieces better. Yeah, very quick and easy to do. Slice, grab another piece. Even if you don't have any knife skills like me, anyone can do this, guys. So give a quick slice and then grab another piece. Well, I do have a bit of knife skills. I was doing sushi before, so but those were like sushi knives and all that stuff. I'm now using these Chinese cleaver knives, which I'm not a pro at. Yeah, okay, just like that, guys. Quick and simple to do. Quick slits. the meat is too thick, slit it a bit, and then once you slit it up and it opens up, and then when you coat it with that flour and all that stuff, you'll end up with bigger pieces of chicken. So from a small piece of chicken thigh like that, you're gonna end up with a very big piece of chicken for Korean style fried chicken. Actually my style, because I don't follow like people's recipes. I'll read up about it. I'll read up about on how they do it, but it's all about the taste for me. So I'm gonna make the Korean sauce how I like it, not how everyone does it on the internet and all that stuff. As long as the sauce tastes good. Because I think Korean fried chicken is like spicy, because I also bought that Korean gochujang stuff, so it's spicy and sweet. That's how it should be. But I think if you don't have like the Korean like gochujang, it won't be authentic. But I think you can just use any like chili sauce and stuff. But I don't know, I haven't tried this yet, so I also haven't tried what does Korean gochujang taste like. So when I make the sauce, I'll see what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, I'm almost done, and then I'm just gonna clean up these chicken pieces, and then then I'll show you guys the marination. If you follow my channel, you should know how I marinate my fried chicken pieces. So okay, let me just complete this. Okay, now you can see I cut up all my chicken thighs over here. I'm gonna put this in this tub over here, and now I'm going to add a few maybe 2 heaped teaspoons of baking soda, just to clean the chicken. And it also helps to like make the chicken more crispier when you fry it. That's what I think. It's what I learned. So we're just going to mix this up. Mix it up just like that. And then we're just going to add in some water. Okay, not too much. And then now we will just let this sit in the water for about 10 minutes. So the baking soda will help like get rid of the parasites on the chicken as well, and also it will stop the bleeding, the blood from coming out of these chicken thighs. And then once after 10 minutes we will drain this out and like wash the chicken with some clean water for a few times to get rid of some of that baking soda taste and all that stuff. That's how I clean my chicken. I don't know, you guys, you tell me on YouTube. You drizzle some vinegar or lemon. I don't know what style is that, but that's your style. For Cantonese food, I always use baking soda to clean my meat. Other Chinese YouTubers, they use cornstarch and all that stuff, but I only trust baking soda. And this was taught by my mom, and it works. Okay, let's let this sit for 10 minutes, then I'll clean it up and drain it, then I'll show you guys the marination process. Okay, after 10 minutes, let's take this out, and we're gonna rinse it. And let me just show you that dirty, bloody water that the baking soda does. Check at that. Okay, let me just wash this 2 to 3 times, and then we'll marinate the chicken. Okay, let's marinate our chicken thigh pieces over here. So first I'm just going to sprinkle some salt all around. Just a quick dust. You don't need too much salt because we'll be adding in like soy sauce, and that also has a lot of salt. Next I'm just going to sprinkle some white pepper on top as well. The basics. And then I'm gonna add in some sugar. About 5 teaspoons of sugar. 5 teaspoons of sugar. Now I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. And yeah, that is all the spices we need. Just one more ingredient. I'm going to add in 1 heaped tablespoon of crushed garlic, store-bought crushed garlic. Okay guys, so you can use your bare hands, but I don't want to like dirty my hands, and some of you guys will say that it's dirty using your bare hands to like rub your chicken. So I'm just using a plastic glove. Now we're just going to mix these chicken pieces up with these spices. You must use your hands to mix it, because you'll be squeezing all that spice and ingredients into the pieces, and if you're just using like a tablespoon, the flavor won't get into the chicken pieces properly, because remember we made a lot of the slits and all that stuff. So if you just use your tablespoon, a lot of that ingredient won't be absorbed. You can still do that, but the chicken, after you fry it, you won't get that full flavor that you're looking for. So yeah, just give that a quick rub, and then we can add in our wet ingredients. So yeah, just like that. Okay, first I'm going to drizzle some oyster sauce. Just give it a quick drizzle like this. Doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2 tablespoons. If you like to like use tablespoons and stuff, just add in 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce is enough. But the best way is to just drizzle a good amount all on top of your bowl. That's how you know how much oyster sauce you should use. And now I'm also going to drizzle a bit of soy sauce. Just a quick drizzle like that, and that's the amount. For tablespoons, maybe you're looking at 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Next, to get rid of like that, I don't know, chicken flavor, the stinky flavor, I don't know. Chicken don't have it, but in Canto they say it has some funny smell, so we have to drizzle some Chinese rice wine. Just like that, a little quick drizzle. And then next, we're going to add in some sesame oil, also a quick drizzle all around, just like that. And then finally, we'll drizzle some olive oil. I know we'll be like deep frying this in like seed oil, so just adding a little bit is enough. And lastly, I'm going to crack in 1 egg. This is just a large egg. It's not a jumbo egg, just large. Okay, let's give this a good mix with our glove again. Break that egg yolk there. Give it a good squeeze and rub into the chicken 5 pieces. Just like that. After we fry this, it's gonna be so crispy, golden and delicious. Thanks to the egg. The egg helps create a solid batter to stick onto the flour coating when you coat these chicken 5 pieces. So yeah, give that a quick mix, and now we will add in some cornstarch to thicken up the marinade. Okay, for the cornstarch, I'm just going to add in, it depends on how much liquid you see in your bowl, but I'm going to add in 3 heaped teaspoons. Let me just make it 4. It will just be more thicker. And it will also be more gooier when we coat these with the flour ingredients. Okay, this time I'm just going to use a tablespoon to mix up the chicken with the cornstarch, just like that. See, 4 heaped teaspoons, the marinade's getting very thick. That's what I want. I don't want it too wet, or else you'll be losing all those delicious sauces that you just added in. If it's too wet, when you're coating it, a lot of that sauces will sink down to the bottom of the bowl, and you'll end up losing all that sauce. So you want this thick consistency marinade, so that all those ingredients will absorb into these chicken thigh pieces nicely. Okay, so it should look something like this, guys. Let's give it a few more quick mixes like that, and it should be done. Okay, just like that. So now I'm just going to let this sit in the fridge for about an hour, and then we will coat these chicken thigh pieces. Okay guys, so my chicken has marinated for 1 hour now. Just give that a mix. So we let it cool off, and then you can see the marinade thickens up even more. Because if it was at room temperature, it will still be a bit wet, so we want it a bit gooey like this. Now we just give it a mix, and then over here I just have some all-purpose flour over here, and then after I coat it, I'm just going to place it onto the tray over here. Just coat these chicken. Okay, let's dump like 2 pieces first. We want to coat the chicken wellly. We want to make sure there's no wet spots on the chicken, so that we end up with some delicious crispy fried chicken over here. Okay, just dust it nicely. See, when you just dust it, but if you just see here, if you open the flaps over here under the chicken wing skin, there's still wetness. So make sure you coat the entire piece of chicken nicely. Then you will end up with that delicious crunchy fried chicken. This will take maybe 5 to 10 minutes. If you don't have enough flour, add more flour. As you can see, like this, nicely coated. I'm just gonna dust off the excess flour and just place it onto my tray. So you can coat it until like 100%, but this is about like 90%. Okay guys, I'm just gonna coat all of these chicken thighs over here, and then we will start to deep fry them. Okay guys, here's all my chicken coated in that all-purpose flour. Now it's time to deep fry. Okay guys, so over here I got some sunflower oil. I'm using some gas heat on high heat. Let's just test the oil with a little bit of this crumb. Okay, it's working. Okay, let's pop in the chicken. So I'm popping in the chicken on high heat over here. So we're not going to overcrowd the wok over here, so place the chicken in nicely. We're going to fry the chicken for like a few minutes. You see, like this piece here is like all split out. So I'm just gonna roll it up like this into a little cube, and then just place it in, and then it will become solid. Let's just place this in. Don't want to overcrowd the wok. Okay, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to tune the heat to medium once I place in the chicken. Because if the heat is too high, the chicken will start to burn. So now we can just move it around a little bit. So that because the chicken is like touching the base of the wok, so the base might burn. So move it a little bit, but slowly, or else the crust falls off. But it shouldn't. If you skipped adding the egg to the marinade, your crust, I guarantee you, it will fall off. Okay. Just fry this for about 1 to 2 minutes, just so it can form its crust. This is the first fry. We are going to be doing a double fry on high heat. Once we do the double fry on high heat, that will be like for 3 to 4 minutes. Then the chicken will become very crispy and also golden. You see now it's like a pale, you can see now it's like a pale golden color over here. So once we do the second fry, you'll see that golden, that real golden brownish color on this chicken over here. Okay, once you feel there's a little solid crust, it doesn't need to be too solid, then we can lift this out. And you know the chicken has been cut into smaller pieces, so the cooking time should be faster. If your chicken 5 pieces are too big, then it will require a bit more time. Okay, I'm going to lift this out and then I'll continue on doing the other batches. Get myself a pair of chopsticks here. Okay, look at that. Looking good. It's not 100% crispy, but because we haven't done do the second fry yet. Okay, drain it a little bit. Okay, let me continue with the second batch. Okay, I'll pause the camera for now and then I'll show you guys the second fry. Okay guys, so all my chicken has been fried already. I haven't done the second fry yet, but first I'm gonna make the Korean spicy sauce to coat the chicken with. So first I'm just gonna add in some water. You're just gonna add in enough water to see how much sauce you like to coat your chicken with. If you want it a bit drier, then don't add too much water. But just a good amount of water. This maybe is half a cup of water. Okay, I need more sauce, so I'm just going to add in just a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to add in some white vinegar. So I'm also going to just add in about half a quarter cup. Doesn't matter, if you add in more, it'll just be more sour. But just now we're going to taste it anyway. And then I'm just going to give a quick sprinkle of salt as well. Just a sprinkle. Now we're going to add in some sugar. Add in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 should be enough, but we're going to taste it just now. It might require more. Let that dissolve. And then we're also going to add in some tomato sauce. Just going to drizzle all around, maybe about half a cup of tomato sauce. If you add in more, it doesn't matter, it will just be more tastier. And the color will be way more red. Okay, let's just mix this a little bit. And I'm cooking this on the lowest heat over here because I don't want all the sauce and the water to be evaporated. Okay, let's just have a little taste first. Good. It's like, even if I added in extra vinegar, you get that delicious sour taste, and that sugar makes it even better. Okay, now we got our ingredient over here, which is the Korean gochujang over here, which is spicy. So I'm first going to open this. Check that out, it's new. Just saw this at the Chinese supermarket. Okay, I opened it, looks something like this. Look at that color. Okay, the smell of it smells like there's peppers and also like chili. So I'm gonna first add in 1 tablespoon. Let's put that in. Hopefully it's not that spicy. It's not like a very chilly smell, but we'll see. Okay, turn up the heat a little bit. Just melt that gochujang in this sweet and sour sauce over here. Melt it up and then give this a little taste to see how it is. So far there's no aroma coming out of the sauce. I don't smell anything different once you add in that Korean gochujang. That's Korean sauce, spicy sauce. Okay, but I see the color of the sauce over here has went a bit darker in red. Okay, let that melt up and let's give this a taste and see what's the difference once you add it into the Cantonese style sweet and sour sauce. Other Korean fried chicken, I see they add in like merlin and I don't know what's that, and some soy sauce, but I don't do that because if you add in soy sauce, it's like adding in salt. So yeah, and I don't want that kind of color. Okay, looks like it has melted. Let's turn down the heat and let's give this a taste. Wow. Wow, now I see what's the difference. Damn. Whoo, damn, this is Korean fried chicken sauce over here. Wow. Yep, it's perfect. Okay, once the sauce is perfect, we're going to create a little cornstarch slurry. Okay guys, so I decided not to add in any cornstarch slurry because I see that the sauce is already a bit thick. I don't know, maybe the gochujang sauce has cornstarch in it. That's why this kind of thickness is good enough to toss my chicken in. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in a bowl first. I don't want to like throw in the fried chicken in the sauce or else the chicken becomes soggy and not crispy. So we want to toss the chicken while we pour in the sauce. Okay, let's put this aside and let's do our second fry. Okay, let's do the second fry. So now I've heated up my oil on high heat and now we're gonna put in the 1 batch of the fried chicken over here. We're going to just deep fry this until it turns golden color. So it's around 3 to 4 minutes on high heat. Then you end up with very crispy fried chicken over here. Okay. Make sure to move it around, because now it's on high heat and it might burn. Just gonna use my chopsticks. We'll fry this until you feel it's golden crispy, then we'll lift it out. You can see the base is already starting to turn color. If your oil is like extremely hot, don't place your chicken in here, because it will just turn black and all that stuff very quick. So you need that right temperature. Keep on moving it around, and it will be crispy very soon and golden color. Keep on moving the chicken pieces around. The chicken should be like cooked with the first fry about 60 to 70% well cooked. So once you place this in this very hot oil, it should be 100% cooked. I can feel with my chopstick now it's getting very crispy. So once this chicken is done, we're gonna lift this out, and then we will toss them in that Korean spicy sauce, and we'll sprinkle some sesame seeds on top as well. Wow, look at that. Very crispy, very crispy. You have to do this on high heat, guys. But if your oil is just absolutely dead hot, just tune the heat down. So it's about looking at your chicken, how it's looking. If it turns color too fast once you place it in the hot oil, your oil is way too hot. So I suggest you, if you don't know if your oil is hot enough, you just need to just test one piece out before you add in the rest, like I did. Okay, it's looking good and very crispy. It's always the second fry, very crispy. Nice. So I can see I have like 2 batches of fried chicken. So my mom, she's not into spicy kind of food, so I'm just going to the second batch, I'm just gonna leave it as a garlic fried chicken, and then this other batch will be the spicy Korean fried chicken. So you got like 2 dishes at the same time. Some people like it spicy and some don't like it spicy. Okay, looks like it's almost done. You don't want it to go in the oil too long. You can see it's still bubbling a lot of moisture still coming out, but if you want all the bubble to stop, that means you are taking out all the juiciness of the chicken. And that's not nice. You end up with very dry chicken. So yeah, you just want it like this. It looks like it's ready. Just gotta take this out. Check this out. Wow, nice. Well, take this out while the oil is still on high heat. Wow, look at that. Check that out, guys. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna do the second batch. Okay, guys, that first batch my mom is still eating. It's eating it as just garlic fried chicken. Now the second batch is for the Korean fried chicken over here. I cleaned the wok and I'm just adding in the hot deep fried chicken into this wok over here. Let's do this right straight after the deep fry. Because if you let it cool down, it will lose its crispiness. It'll get cold. There you go. We didn't even add no oil because this chicken has a lot of oil now. Okay, let's check that out. Okay, now we're going to let me just spread this out nicely. Korean fried chicken. Wow, look at how crispy. Wow. Just show you guys first. Look at that. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let me just grab the sauce. That's why I didn't make no cornstarch slurry because the sauce will become too thick. Look at that color, that spiciness. Okay, just drizzle. Don't drizzle everything first, just a little drizzle on top. Then we're going to sprinkle a handful of sesame seeds, just like that. Now tune up the heat on medium heat. Let's just toss it a bit first. Yeah, see, you don't want to lose the crispiness, so tune up the heat more. I want the sauce to like absorb into the chicken over here, so you have to just watch. Okay, it's heating up. You don't want to lose the crispiness of the fried chicken here. Okay, tune down the heat. Pour more sauce. Okay, pour more sauce. Add in more sesame seeds. Turn up the heat. Nice. Keeping the crispiness of the fried chicken as well. Nice, nicely coated sesame seeds on this fried chicken here. Nice, nice, nice. Turn down the heat. Let me just pour in the rest of the sauce. This is going to be so delicious. Turn up the heat. Just toss. Nice. Okay, let's plate this. Let's plate this Korean fried chicken. Wow, check that out. Nice. Can't wait to try this out. Wow, check that out. Give a quick zoom. Wow, just look at that. Wow, let's try this out, guys. Looking absolutely divine and delicious. Just look at that. Wow. Smelling so good. Let's grab a piece and let's give this a try. Okay guys, this is my delicious Korean fried chicken over here. Look how beautiful that looks. Wow. Let's grab a piece and taste. Hopefully my family likes it. It smells very spicy. With that 1 tablespoon of gochujang. Let's check that out. Wow. Wow, check that out. Let's grab a bite. Delicious. Who knew? Adding in that gochujang, wow. A little bit spicy, but woof. Tasting very good. Wow. Wow, that spice can hit the throat as well. Wow, let's bite this. Thank you guys for watching.